The Lofts at Chimney Hill offers the best in living lifestyle with high ceilings, tall windows featuring city skyline views, and free outdoor parking and barbecue. We have 2 spectacular 2-bedroom city view units available today. Join us at nedprop.com.
Good morning, Manayunk.
And we are back with another episode of Manayunk Mornings. As always, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Leo. We've got a great show for you today. We have Kim from Splash Lab Arts on the couch for us
this week. I'll be heading down to JTOWN Yoga to get a peek inside their studio. But even more importantly, this weekend we have our first ever Harvest Fest.
Yeah, we're going to have 7 bands in Pretzel Park, a bunch of food trucks, vendors, the Pretzel Park Farmers Market from 10 to 2 p.m.
Yep, and lots of other fun activities like face painting for the kids, pumpkin carving on Main Street, and all of our retailers will be open for shopping too. And Kim's going to be telling us about another little fun surprise that's going to be happening during the festival too.
Yeah, but first up, the Manayunk Morning Minute.
Hotbox Yoga is hosting an October challenge this month. Practice 25 times throughout October and you'll be entered to win a free month of unlimited yoga for yourself or for a friend. 2 Phillies haunted food tours also start this weekend. Along with 7 delicious food tastings, guests will receive an additional fall drink tasting. This Friday, the Wall Cycling Studio is hosting a 3-hour fusion class workshop where participants will get the key components to building the perfect workout from start to finish. Roll up your sleeves for a class in sushi and sake at Let's Cultivate Food. Learn how to create sushi rolls, hand rolls, and miso soup. And this Saturday, October 14th, is the first ever Manayunk Harvest Fest. Start the day off with a fun run with Never Give Up and stick around Pretzel Park for the farmers market, live music, food trucks, and kids activities.
Philly Runner is hosting a double bridge run on Sunday, October 15th. Meet at the shop at 9 a.m. for a run that will take you across the Manayunk Bridge, along the Kinwood Trail, West Laurel Hill Cemetery, and over Pencoy Bridge before coming back down Main Street for approximately 4 miles. Also this Sunday, stop by Wissahickon Bar and Bistro for the Toys for Tots Car Show from 1 to 4 p.m. Check out vintage cars from the Contenders Car Club and bring an unwrapped toy to be donated. Susical is coming to Venice Island Performing Arts Center from Thursday, October 19th to Sunday, October 22nd. You'll find it almost impossible not to grin during this all-ages musical adaptation of Dr. Seuss's stories. Women are invited to test ride the 2018 Live Road and Mountain Bikes on Sunday, October 22nd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Cadence Cycling and Multisport. Learn about the 5-phase system at Mishkan Shalom on Sunday, October 22nd from 7 to 9 p.m. Lots to do in the neighborhood as always.
Yeah, especially our Harvest Festival coming up this weekend, which we're super excited about because it's the first time ever.
Yeah, and speaking of the Harvest Festival, we have Kim from Splash Lab Arts joining us on the couch. She's got a special surprise for us this Saturday at the Harvest Fest. Kim, come on down.
Hi, guys.
Nice to have you here on the couch.
Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah, we're excited to learn more about Splash Labs and everything you guys do over there.
So Kim, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Splash Lab Arts is?
We are a community art center based out of East Falls. We have all types of programming for everybody, from babies to toddlers to young people to adults. Really, our object is to get as much art education out to the public at an affordable rate and have a good time.
Okay, so even though you're located in our neighboring neighborhood of East Falls, you guys have done a lot of projects here in Manayunk. So tell us what you've done at the Stroll the Street or at the Manayunk Arts Festival this year.
One of the projects we did that actually inspired what I'm going to talk about
later in the show,
is a surprise, was the Manayunk color puzzle. So I have a picture of it. Can I show you?
Yeah, definitely.
So this was a collaborative art piece. This is actually the Manayunk Bridge, and it's labeled with different little squares that people could color in on the table, and then on the back of the square was a number. So they could put it onto the finished piece. And everybody, so I think about 400 to 500 people participated.
Wow.
And by the end of the festival, we had a full image of the bridge.
So really, like you said, your goal is to get people involved in the arts and people of all ages to really do these fun projects as well. Yeah, and tell us about some things you've done at our Stroll the Street event this summer as well.
Oh, that was also super fun. We had 2 BYOB out in the open, like painting in the streets, drinking in the streets events, which was
always a fun thing.
Super fun. One was we did the Manayunk Bridge early in the summer, and then more recently we did a beach scene, and people love to drink and make art.
Sometimes as you get older, you kind of lose that experience, and I'm sure, do you find a lot of times at your paint nights you get people kind of reconnecting with the palette and the paintbrushes?
Yeah, I think there's two elements that are really great about paint night. It's that they get the social atmosphere of relaxing and the therapeutic aspect of making something.
So why don't we tell everyone at home what we have planned?
Why
for
we
the
have you
Harvest
here
Festival.
today, to tell us about some exciting things that are going to be happening this
nice.
weekend at Harvest Festival.
Yeah, so this was actually semi-inspired by the color puzzle piece. We met with the Manayunk Development Corporation, and they really wanted to fill this space with a mural. So what we'll do is we'll prime the area with white paint and then do like the clouds and the river area and then the I Heart Manayunk, and then people at the festival can come and do a little piece.
Yeah, so they can be a part of helping build this Manayunk mural.
What we'd like to do is have each piece be like what Manayunk means to you. And so it's like a giant segment of little visual biographies, I guess.
Right. Great. Well, we're so excited to do this, Kim, and we can't wait to see the finished product.
Yeah, thank you so much for...
And before you go, we do have a couple questions for you in our Manayunk More Than a Pint glass.
Yeah, so grab a question out of the jar.
Okay.
And read it out loud for us.
You could hang out with any artist for a day. Who would it be and why? Do they have to be alive?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Salvador Dali would probably be a pretty cool
there on
person
the
to party with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's...
Lee Birdie's pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Kim, thank you for joining us on the show this week.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, we loved learning about Splash Labs Arts and what you guys are going to be doing down here at the Harvest Festival this weekend. And we hope all of you guys watching come down and paint a little piece of the mural too.
And now Caitlin's going to head down to JTOWN Yoga for this week's store tour.
Thanks, Leo. We're down here at JTOWN Yoga with owner Stephanie to get a peek inside the new studio space here. So Stephanie, tell us how JTOWN Yoga got its start.
JTOWN Hot Yoga started 2 years ago in Jenkintown. So originally it was Jenkintown Hot Yoga. We opened in October of 2015. And it was really exciting. We started with just having Hatha yoga classes, so the 26 and 2. It's a 90-minute hot yoga class. Within a year, we had kind of doubled our class size and offerings. And then this last June, we opened up in Manayunk.
Here in Manayunk. So what brought you to Manayunk in the first place?
One of my teachers actually had a studio here, and they were moving on doing teacher trainings and doing other things, so I stepped in and took over the space, and we are recreating JTOWN, from Jenkintown into JTOWN now in multiple locations.
So for those that have never done yoga, or especially hot yoga, tell us the difference kind of between hot yoga, what you guys do here in other yoga studios.
We prefer to do it in a heated room. You can stretch a little bit deeper without injury, you kind of loosen up. So you also open up the capillaries and the veins and the blood vessels. So now you can get blood flowing and hitting all your ligaments and joints and tissues. Now your blood carries oxygen. So now you can highly oxygenate all the tissue in the body, the organs. You get your lymphatic system working and you're hydrating more. So the more you hydrate, you're getting your systems working, you're drinking water, you're flushing out your system, your kidneys, your digestion. So you then actually can change the chemistry of the body a little bit by drinking more water and getting your system to work more efficiently.
Right.
We have our straight 26 and 2, which is our medicine practice. That's 90 minutes in the hot room, 105 degrees, and 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises, hits you from top to bottom. And also really great for people working with injuries. So it's a very therapeutic class.
So besides the classes that you actually have in this space, you also have a lot of retail items, like what's behind us. Tell us about that.
I mean, shopping is fun.
Shopping's fun. Having great yoga clothes is also fun.
It's kind of fun, you know. So you don't need it to do the yoga, but if you like it and you're sweaty and it's a good sweat. Sweat is sexy. And so, and it's nothing.
You want to have the proper attire too for classes. You want to be comfortable.
Cotton's heavy. So like some of the proper attire is thinner. It's more of a polyester blend. So that's, you know, in a really hot room, it's nice to have that.
Amazing. And you have some great water bottles here as well that I've seen.
The Hydro Flask are key. So we do sell water bottles and we have a water fountain, but you can go into the hot room and about halfway through class, it's hot water.
It's hot water.
It's hot water. And you know, and also thinking environment friendly. You know, we can go through quite a bit of water bottles and stuff like that. So we started carrying Hydro Flasks, and they're vacuum insulated inside and out, super clean. And the temperature you put the water in there will be the same temperature 8 to 12 hours later.
Wow. So if somebody wants to give yoga a shot who maybe hasn't done it, how should they prepare?
You can go on to jtownhotyoga.com and register. get the 2-week intro, but you don't even have to do that.
Right.
You really can just look at our schedule and come in about 20 minutes before class. We have a little chat with you, figure out if you have any fears or phobias or anything, we ease that. You get set up, we give you a tour of the studio, and all of our classes are suitable for people who have never done yoga. You don't need to be able to do handstands or be a gymnast or be super flexible. Actually, if you're the opposite of all those things, you're my favorite. It's my favorite.
The challenge, right?
You know why? It's not even so much that it's the challenge, it's that you will gain the most.
At the end of it, yeah. Well, thanks for giving us a tour today, Stephanie. It was so good seeing inside the studio and learning more about JTOWN Hot Yoga.
Caitlin, it's been such a pleasure really getting to know the Manayunk community, having you in here, and I hope that you guys can come back tonight, maybe sweat some stuff out, hang out with us, and just start making it a thing.
We'll give it a try. We'll definitely give it a try.
Definitely.
And if you want to come down and give JTOWN Hot Yoga a try too, come by and see Stephanie and her team.
Don't forget, $25, 2 weeks, you can't beat it.
Definitely can't beat that.
Can't beat it.
Bye guys. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Manayunk Mornings. Special thanks, as always, to Terry Leahy Films for producing this episode and The Isle for hosting us here on this comfy couch, and also to Nedson Properties for being this episode's sponsor. As always, I'm Caitlin.
I'm Leo.
And this is Kim from Splash Lab Arts, and we hope to see you this weekend at Harvest Fest, and also be a part of painting the beautiful mural on Roxborough Ave. See you then.